Episode 8. The Day the Sun Never Came Up. It started like any other night in the village. Torches flickered, villagers slept, and the stars hung quietly above. But when morning came, the sun didn't. Steve woke up expecting light spilling through his window. Instead, darkness remained. The clock ticked past dawn. Chickens didn't cluck, roosters didn't crow. Something was wrong. Hours passed. The sky stayed black. Mobs didn't burn. Zombies wandered freely through the village streets. Steve grabbed his sword, and outside iron golems were already fighting, but they were overwhelmed. "This isn't normal," Steve muttered. "Night shouldn't last this long." Deep in the village library, the old librarian flipped through ancient books. "There are stories," he said, voice shaking, "of a time when the sun was stolen." "Stolen?" Steve asked. The librarian nodded. "Taken to the end by something that feeds on light." Steve climbed the tallest hill and looked across the land. In the distance he saw it, a strange dark beam rising into the sky. It wasn't there before. Whatever caused this, it started there. He packed his gear. He was going. As Steve travelled, the world grew stranger. Trees turned grey, leaves crumbled to dust. Even the grass looked lifeless. Then he saw them. Endermen, more than ever before, standing still, watching. One turned towards him and screamed. At the centre of the dark beam stood a ruined stronghold. Inside, the inn portal frame flickered with black energy. But instead of glowing green, the eyes burned purple. "This isn't just open," Steve whispered. "It's corrupted." Taking a deep breath, he stepped in. The end was wrong. No dragon circled above, no crystals healed anything. Instead, the sky pulsed like a heartbeat. The central island cracked and shifted, and in the distance something massive moved. It wasn't the Ender Dragon. It was larger, darker, a creature made of shadow, with glowing cracks across its body, like stolen sunlight trapped inside. It let out a low roar, and the sky flickered. That's where the sun went, Steve realized. Steve climbed the broken pillars, dodging blasts of dark energy. Every hit he landed caused light to burst from the creature's body, like pieces of the sun breaking free. The creature roared louder, growing unstable. With one final leap, Steve struck its core. Everything exploded in blinding light. Steve woke up back in the overworld. For a moment, everything was still. Then, the horizon glowed. The sun rose. Villagers cheered. Mobs burned away. The world was better again. But Steve looked up uneasy, because for just a second, he thought he saw something move across the sun. The end.